The next speaker is Mr. Renji Hirase, CEO of Sustainable Lab Inc. Let me introduce the speaker. He graduated from the School of Science of Osaka University. While in university, he began to engage in venture businesses as an environmental engineer in the field of sustainability, such as in the environment, agriculture, and welfare. He experienced buyouts of 2 companies in these fields. In 2019, he founded Sustainable Lab Inc. The company is based around the primary concept of sustainability and data science. It has developed non-financial data banks, including TerraST Beta and TerraST for Enterprise Beta, which uses AI to quantify the environmental and social contributions of local governments and businesses. Sustainable Lab aims to create a society which illuminates truly socially good companies. He is a lecturer at the ESG Research Group of Kyoto University. The floor is yours. Thank you. I am Hirase of Sustainable Lab Inc. Nice to meet you all. Googleizing ESG data will ESG all of the loans and investments. That's the title. We are based in Otemachi. We are a venture environmental fintech. What do we do? We are one of the biggest Japanese players with SDGs ESG data infrastructure under the name of TerraST. Good companies will shine under TerraST. Financial institutions and accounting firms and consulting firms, think tanks, universities, colleges, and some local governments, municipalities, or non-financial companies are using this platform. So that's who we are. And why are we engaged in this kind of business? That's the first thing that I want to touch upon. Many people say that capitalism has gone too far, and that has led to the deformation of the social structure or the limits of the globe, the planet. And it's like a curse of economic rationality. So let's jump to the other side. That's what GX, SX, or ESG is all about. That's the underlying trend. There are many words and many definitions, but keizai, which describe economics in Japan, is considered to be a short version of ruling the world and saving the people. In other words, economy was supposed to be something that would improve the society. And it used to be thought that it was something created by mankind for the sake of the people. So, in other words, that means well-being of mankind, humanity, and coexistence with our planet. And in order for us to do that, all investments and loans must become ESG. Now, there's ambiguity in the definition of ESG as well. But what about the non-economic aspects like non-financial values, ESG? If that's the interpretation of ESG, that would match with our thinking of the economy. In other words, rationalization of controlling the world and saving the people. But ESG is costly. What's so costly? The accounting and the calculation is costly. Disclosure is costly. And from the financial institution's perspective, research is costly. Analysis and evaluation is costly. Who bears the cost? So we've come up with a simple idea. We want to provide data infrastructure that supports the disclosure and evaluation of ESG data. And if we are able to offer such infrastructure, we can minimize ESG-related costs, and universally, anyone will be able to use that, and all of the loans and investments will become ESG. So as social infrastructure, we want to Googleize ESG. So if we want to Googleize or ESG, make all of the loans and investments ESG, what do we need to do? There's chaos in terms of disclosure and evaluation. The evaluators find it difficult to find the right information because it's scattered all over. Or on the disclosure side, as indicated on the bottom right, it's difficult to compare between peers. And the question is, how should we compare and evaluate? Our company is doing ESG, but that's not covered by investors. It's not known. So there's this chaotic situation, and we need more clarity. So collecting, processing, analyzing, making judgment from the data to define the next step. So that's what we are suggesting in DX, and that's how we came up with our product, Trust. Data-driven accountability, judgment of investment and loan is something that we want to support. That's the purpose of this product. Financial institutions, accounting firms, think tanks are using this product. Now, talking about ecosystem, this is not targeting only financial institutions, but also the issuing companies, because we are collecting open data. There are loopholes, and there's very little data amongst private companies. So we need to collect data and organize the data and DX the strategy of the companies. So we have another product called Trust for Enterprise. And we're not subjecting only public companies already. Private companies have also shown interest. And not just mega banks, but regional banks and credit unions are also showing interest. So we've defined ourselves as ESG visualizing as service. ESG visualize as a service. And that's how we define ourselves. And for Trust for Enterprise, as I said, for companies to promote SDG management, what are the functions that they need to have in their company? And the product includes everything that they need. So, as I said, we will project a good company from the vast sea of data in order to break the curse. So, with consultants, analysts, management, and researchers, if we can come together, we will be able to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Hirase.